Hey there. Welcome to another Blood Falcon video. In this video, I am platooned up with my clanmate hunguner, and we are on Westfield, and we are in some top tier Russian Soviet heavy tanks. And we decide we're going to go north here, but then I see that he has gone to the city, and, well, in a second I will. And I gotta back my platoon mate up. So, right where we are appears to be covered. So it's time for me to relocate. I'm saying in chat right now, I'm coming, don't do anything rash. So I, head my right a little bit and try to see if I can take some cover in the town here. The KV-3 is a really good tank. I'm enjoying it a lot. It's got fantastic armor for its tier. I was running the D25 122mm, but I think I changed to the 107, which I like the rate of fire on the 107 better. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't hit for that much, but look, this KV-1S, this KV-1, in the spot of less than 10 seconds, that's 2/3 of his hit points. I'll take him out of here all the way. I mean, it's a bottom tier heavy tank, but, because I had the rate of fire, I was able to go through and get all of his hit points and all of that experience. Which kind of, sucks to be him. So I'm going to dance back and forth and see if I can spot some friendlies here. Oh, and there's a tug. So I'm going to angle a little bit to try to produce bounces from the tug, because the tug does have a pretty good gun. And I get a bounce. And then he's disappeared because of camo, maybe? I don't know. But he reappeared right in time for me to shoot him again, which works for me. And my clanmate goes, I'll be that guy. Takes the kill. But hey, he got a kill. I'm happy for him. So I see that we're getting flanked pretty hard here, so I'm going to turn my attention to the left and do what I can to help him out in his IS. Take out this other Russian heavy tank and produce a bounce because of my angling. I'll put another one in his side, so that's 500 damage to him right now. Just to show you why I really like the faster rate of fire going on this tank rather than the D25. And I produced another bounce just because of the armor. I don't know if I produced it or it was poorly aimed, but it was still, the result was a bounce. Over to the one side over here, we still have a T-150 and a SU-122-44. The one I'm taking my platoon mate out. So I'm gonna come and try to do some vengeance here. And I took a shot, which is not good, but I can't really turn my back to the other side. So I'm gonna do some reverse sidescraping here. Produce the bounce there, which is good. Produce another bounce from the SU-122, and I'll take the T-150 out. And the SU-122-44 put another shot into my tracks. Reverse side scraping worked out really well for me in this case. But at this point, all of us are getting pretty low on health, and we're getting pretty low on team members too. We're up 3-2, which is, if you're going to be getting this low on tanks, you want to be on the team that has the advantage so far. So I've actually been able to so far keep this gun singing and keep it busy and doing damage to enemy tanks, which is good. So the SU-122 spots a tiger, and that's really a top tier enemy tank. So I'm going to do what I can to keep my armor pointed to where the SU-122-44 is, and try to get myself into a position to where I can put some effective fire into this tiger. And he gets spotted again, and I found him. Oh yeah.
Penetration.
And I think I tracked him too. But the SU caught him on fire and took him all the way out. And that worked out pretty good. We were able to focus fire because of my map awareness that I'm still trying to develop. I'm not perfect, but I was able to concentrate my fire on the most forward tank and keep my other two tanks in play. Now the SU, I can hold alt real quick and I can see that he's a one-shot. From his last known health, he had really low health. So I'm going to circle around, and I was going to try to flank him from the side, but apparently I'll flank him from behind. He was on top of the ridge and poked up, and our SU-122 spotted him, and I have not been spotted yet. So I'm going to come through and try to put my gun on him. Oh, and he thought he was going to flank me. And I didn't aim that shot very well, so unfortunately I produced a bounce. I'm going to angle my tank. But because of his, I guess, poor aim time, or for whatever reason, he didn't fire, so I was able to take him all the way out and secure the victory. This was a mastery badge. I hope this game, showed you the strengths of the KB3, especially with the smaller caliber gun, with in regards to aim time and the ability to put continuous and effective fire into the enemy. And also, I hope you were able to see an effective reverse side scrape. That was actually pretty cool. I had never done that before this match. Thanks though, and good hunting.